question 57. This is a slightly more complicated if. There's a long spiel here, but let's go and try and put it in practical terms and see what they're actually asking. They're saying, right, if we go back to the question here, that they want to raise the monthly salaries of people who've worked for 2 or more years by 10%. Okay, their monthly salaries, only for those chappies that have worked for 2 or more years, and raise it by 10%. Right, so what we're going to have to do is have an if statement, because they want nothing displayed. We only want to display the increased salary if they qualify. Well, they're going to qualify if they've worked at least 2 years. So this is going to be greater than or equal to 2, comma. Right. And the difficult thing about this is just the calculation. Perhaps it's a little bit more difficult. But if we think about what we're doing, it actually becomes quite easy. Because what we want to say is, if they qualify for an increase, they're going to get their monthly salary, plus on top of that, they are going to get, where are we, plus on top, what the heck was that? Okay, we seem to be back. Okay, people, don't panic, there's enough oxygen for all of us. Okay, E plus the monthly salary again, obviously. Where are we? Over here. Okay, I want to correct this formula. Things have gone a bit squiffy there. Let's start that from scratch and say, right, equals if we want to look for those people who've qualified, so that's greater than or equal to 2 years. That's great. That's our test, comma. What do we want displayed if it's true? We want the monthly salary displayed, plus on top of that we want to add 10%, because this guy's getting an increase of 10%. So it's 10% times that. So that really long, complicated thing just says take his monthly salary, add on 10%. Otherwise, what must be displayed if they don't qualify? Well, they say nothing. Okay, which is not 0. It means nothing. It means it's been empty string. And so it looks blank. Okay, first guy qualifies. That's perfect, because that's it, and he gets 11,000, because 10% of 10,000 all looks kosher. The next guy should qualify as well, and in fact the next 2 should qualify, and the last 3 should get nothing. Okay, there it is. It doesn't ask us to format, but let's just make it a little bit prettier, and we can just format it, and there we go. So these guys qualify, and the salary works on this basis that if they've worked more than 2 years, it's their monthly salary plus 10% of their monthly salary, and otherwise nothing is displayed. In other words, a blank cell. So not that bad. It's actually just kind of trying to figure out what the question's getting at. That's why it's important, if they give an example, to look at the example and understand it, because if you can't do it on a calculator, there's no ways you're going to be able to do it in Excel. Okay, so ends the Sermon on the Mount for this question.